Hi boys and girls. Now today we're going to move on to something called halves. Remember our new topic in math is fractions, and yesterday we did equal parts, and I'm sure you guys did a good job with the equal parts, right? Finding the equal part. Now today we're going to look at halves. I want you to look at your hand and look at Miss Hurston's hand, and if we put it together, that's whole. My hands are together as a whole, and when I take it apart, this is one half of my hand. It's the other half of my hand, okay? So we're going to look at whole into parts, and that's called halves. What's it called? Halves, okay? Now, let's look at the word halves. Let's look at the word halves. And the symbol for halves. So this is the word halves. And this is 1/2, meaning one out of the two parts, okay? Is a half. Okay, another spelling of that's halves is half. I have half of something. You're going to give somebody half of something, okay? So we're talking about halves. Now, you can look around your house and see if you can find something that you can place into halves. Like yesterday I showed you the egg. It's a whole. This is a whole egg. And when I break it, it's in parts. Two equal parts. And another way to say that now, we're going to say halves. This is one half. Sorry. This is one half. And this is the other half. So we had a whole, and then we put it into halves. I want you to look at my circle. My circle is a whole. This is a whole circle. Okay? And when I fold my circle, when I fold it, this hamburger fold, I make sure my edges are even. I don't want my edges to come over the other one. I want it to be just right together. So when I fold it, here I have one half, and here's another half. So my whole is into two parts. So here is one half, and the other half. See? This is one half. This is the other half. And I want you to do the same activity for me. I want you to get, or help mommy and daddy help you to make a circle. You can trace something that's a circle or draw it. I want you to make it into a half by folding it. And then what I want you to do is get a crayon, any color you like. I know you guys like to color. I want you to color to show a half, show one half of our whole. So you're going to color it in and show one half of our whole. Okay? So here we go. See how Miss Hurston colored in? Remember, this was our whole. I folded it, and then I showed one half, and I colored in one half. One line, two means a half, okay? So that's what you're going to do for me. And then I want you to you can get a piece of paper from your copy paper, construction paper. If you don't have any paper, that's fine. You can just look at what I've done. So here's my piece of paper. This is my what? What did I just tell you this is? And I hope some of you said whole. This is my whole. And what I'm going to do with my whole is I'm going to fold it. So you can see that it's not just a circle. I showed you the egg can be half, a circle. And now using this piece of paper, remember what I said? Make sure the edges meet. You don't want the edges to go over. Right? You want them to meet right at each other. I'm sure someone can help you with that. And then we're going to do a fold. And now I have two equal parts. And one of my parts is called one half. Because I have two parts and I'm showing one of my two parts. So that's called a half. Like I showed you before. That's called a half. Here's the word half. Half, right? So when I fold my whole, I fold it in two parts. This part becomes 1 line 2, which means 1/2, which means a half. This is my half. Okay, this is my half. Oh, this is my half. You choose the half you want. But 1/2 means this is 1. My paper is now in 2 parts, and this is 1 out of my 2 parts. Okay? And you can color this one in as well. Choose any color you like. And you can shade in entire paper. I'm not going to do all of it. You know, Miss Hurston shows you how to do it, and you're going to do even a better job than what Miss Hurston's doing. So you're going to shade in any color you like, 1/2, okay? And then you're going to do your HSP math workbook page, PW 100. Okay, so your activity for today, you're going to make a circle, a hole, make it into a half and color it in. You're going to, if you can, get a square or a piece of paper, fold it, make sure the edges meet, make it a half and color it in. And then begin your workbook pages. Enjoy your day.